Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, Kilos and Cosplay. My name is Sydney, and today we do have, finally, my October figures, and we've already basically been building up the November figures, so got a lot of figure content coming your way. Kind of finally feeling like I have some energy to film these again, so can't wait to show you what we got. As the title says, we do have my first Miku, and I'm so excited to talk about her. She's adorable, but we will save her for a little bit later, and we will start with our other Nendroids first. Actually, before we get to our Nendroids, I do have these little figures. Like, they're not Nendroids, they're just like these tiny little whatever ones, and I don't know how many people will know them, but if you're into like manhwas and BL, I do have these cute little on or off ones. I end up really liking on or off. So we have, I'm gonna butcher their names, Yu Young, I don't know if I'm saying it right, and then of course Director Keg. I never know if I'm saying that right. You can display them separately, or you can kind of pair them up together, which of course you have to, and then it looks like they're holding hands. I was just excited that there was any type of like figures merch for on or off, so I did pick these up. They are pricey. Not really what I want to pay for something this small, but they're cute, and I just really wanted to add it to my collection. So if you're into these, you can get them on Haremia, I believe is a site. That's always where I go for any like Korean kind of stuff, so definitely check them out. It's very pricey, but it's so cute, and they always ship with DHL, and most of the time I think I get free shipping, so it's worth it to me. But how adorable. And now to the Nendroids. We do have, starting us off, Jolene. It's from JoJo Part 6, Sewn Ocean. I love her so much. I love like that we have a female JoJo now. And I love how much of a BA she is. I will say, this Nendroid, usually I'm very like impressed with all of the JoJo Nendroids. They work really well, but she's kind of struggling to be on her base. There's like kind of that like effect piece that you can put out that it makes it look like, you know, Stone Ocean is biting. I'll put it on the screen when I'm talking about, but my piece came broken, so I can't display it, so I'm gonna try to glue it together. It's like kind of a clean break, so I'm hoping I can do that, but there will be no b-roll of that, unfortunately. But I think she's a good figure, but I will say compared to the rest of them, she's kind of lacking. Even like, I mean, she has all the, of course, the cool like articulated joints. Even her like hair is articulated. I think her face looks cute. I love the extra base. Like, I think it's a pre-order bonus, and of course she also has Raleen, a little rat. That's my favorite part. So I do love all that, but I don't feel like she's made as amazing as she could have been. She's kind of like rougher than the rest of them, I would say. Still not a bad one, but like I will say I'm a little disappointed with this. But she's still so cute. I love her so much, and I do plan on continuing to collect the JoJo Nendroids. I will say this part, their first kind of flop though for me, but I still have more ordered and in the works. I just paid for Dio, so we'll be seeing him eventually, but I will say I don't feel like they gave her as great of a treatment as they do for the rest of them, so that is kind of a disappointment. Right, up next we finally have Akashi, and he is displayed with Bokuto, so I didn't want to take him off his base. So here he is. I love him. I love all the Haikyuu Nendroids though. He is amazing. I think they do a great job showing the personality. And also, apparently it comes with a extra faceplate for Bokuto, which that really confused me. I'm not gonna lie, because I wanted to display him obviously eating his like little onigiri, and you have like all these little face pieces that have like the like rice sticking to it, and it looks like he's chewing. And I didn't have that faceplate, and I was really confused. So I emailed Good Smile. I'm like, was I supposed to get this like Bokuto one, or what happened here? It turns out you do. You do get his thing, and if you do want to actually have Akashi with his like chewing bit, it comes with a sticker thing, and you have to put it on yourself onto his kind of like just I guess, neutral face, which I did not know that. That was embarrassing to go through the email process and just be like, you didn't read. But I will say I have never had to do that for any of my Nendroids. So I was very confused. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate that. I hated that I had to put the stickers on myself and also have to sacrifice a faceplate to basically do this. Like, why? I don't know why it didn't just come with the faceplate. And honestly, I have a heavy hand. I'm not good with like arts and crafts. I also shake naturally, and I have anxiety, and then I also have a caffeine addiction. So I'm just constantly like shaking all the time. So that was not a good time trying to put those stickers on, and it was kind of annoying. And I feel like I did an okay job, but like, I really hate that these are just stickers. I don't know why it just couldn't have been a faceplate. So that's my one complaint, but other than that, he's adorable. And he fits right perfectly well with Bokuto, so love to see that. I just feel like they should have given Bokuto the extra faceplate, or like included as like a pre-order bonus or something, instead of like the rubber straps, because, but yeah, that was kind of annoying. I don't want to put stickers on them. That's why I pay so much money for these, so I don't have to. And moving on to the star of this, we do have my first ever Miku, and she is so cute. I love this base, like, ooh, everything about this is perfect. I think she is amazing. You can kind of like bend up her like hair, which is perfect. The coloring is beautiful. The plate's beautiful, and this is such a selling point. Like, I love macarons, so of course I want the macaron. She's just so cute. She has like, I feel like they did the perfect face plates. The box that she came in was gorgeous. I'll also have a little b-roll of that. And she comes with an acrylic stand. I also have pre-ordered her scale figure of this because I love it so much. I want it twice. I want it in an Android form, and I want it in the scale. But I will say, this is my one of my like top favorite Miku designs. Like, for someone who's not really into Vocaloid or Miku, for them to get me, and you know how to be a good one. But I feel like this is just so precious, and I love anything that has to do with like food. I think that's so cute. And that plate, the plate base is so amazing. Her outfit's gorgeous. And I really like strawberries and like that kind of vibe, like the pink girly vibe in that way. I don't know what I'm trying to describe. But I love that aesthetic. So of course I did have to get it. She's so precious. And her fork, like little thing is so cute. Everything about her is adorable, and they did an amazing job. Like, she is painted to perfection. I highly recommend her. If you can pick her up, definitely do. I think she's worth it. They did an amazing job, and she's so cute. I'm so glad to finally have her in my collection. I think she came out a little earlier than I was expecting. It's just too cute. Like, this is perfect. This is probably at this point like my favorite Nendroid now. Alright, up next we do have the beautiful wedding dress 02 by Good Smile. She is just as amazing as everyone has been saying. Her box is beautiful. It's huge, but it's beautiful. And oh my god, she just looks so good. I'm so glad that I was able to get her. So what happened also was I ended up having to like cancel my order. Then I was gonna go back and pick her up later. And then like the shipping just was ungodly expensive off of like the US site. So I went to look at the site, or look at their like global site, and she was still available and cheaper. And then I got the like $20 flat rate shipping. Thank God. I saved like probably 50 to 60 bucks being able to do that. So thank God. And I also got the extra, like the board, things like the memory board or something like that, memorial board, I don't know. But I did also get that, so I will put some b-roll of that. But I got such a better deal doing it that way, so I highly recommend doing like the global site if you can, because it ends up being cheaper, and like again the flat rate shipping. beautiful. So I was able to get her, and I'm so glad she was still in stock because she is absolutely gorgeous. Shading is perfect, everything about her is beautiful, her face is amazing. My only problem, and I think it's just a me thing, is there is like a spot on her dress that you can put the kind of support peg to kind of like help balance all of this. But mine's like almost too long. Like, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but like I can't get it to like sit. So I have not been displaying with that. I'm kind of stressed about that. Yeah, that was kind of ooh. And I will say I was super stressed out putting her like kind of weapon in her hand. But I love the weapon so much. I love when they make like the weapon bouquet. Like, I almost want that in real life. Actually walk down the aisle with like a weapon bouquet. I kind of want that. But I love this outfit. Like, this to me is the wedding dress. Like, I don't usually like the wedding kind of like dress themed figures, but this was such an exception to me because it's so unique and it just fits the character so well. Like, that can sell me enough if it fits the character. All these like little pieces coming off the end is gorgeous too, and like the lace is beautiful. Oh my god, like, this is gorgeous. And like, she's just perfectly posed, and I love the base, like with like the kind of like logo sitting at the end. She's a stunner. So if you can pick her up, I highly recommend doing so. Like, she's gorgeous. They did a fantastic job. She is just as amazing as everyone is hyping her up to be. She's perfect. I love her so much. Up next, we have one that like might be pushing some limits, but we do have this beautiful Chio figure. Oh my god, she looks amazing. I can't remember who manufactured her. I will put it up on the screen. Oh my god, I love her so much. I am a huge Chio simp. Ever since I got her bunny figure, I fell in love. And then when I saw this one, I knew this was the one I wanted to get. I also do want to get her like other like, I think it's like 1/8 or 1/7 scale bunny. It might be 1/6, I don't remember. But the other bunny figure that they have, I do want to pick that up eventually, but for now, I am in love with this piece. This piece could have not turned out any more amazing. They nailed it. I think it's even better than the prototype. Like, she even has like such, in my opinion, a very realistic like stomach, if that makes sense. She just looks amazing. Her face is perfect, and I love this like base. It's just so fitting for her. And like, they have her hoofs. Everything about this is just insane. It is amazing. Even her hair has like just like, I feel like the right amount of kind of shading to it as well. Like, like everything just stands out so well. And I like that they still have like her, obviously like her neck kind of like fur, whatever that is, but it's like subtle enough in this figure that it's gorgeous. And I cannot get over her face. Her face this is probably my favorite face that they have ever put on any of her figures. And again, the base is beautiful. Like, it's almost like kind of like translucent in certain spots. She could have not turned out any more perfect. Like, I still stare at her all the time. I actually have her like above like my desk. I love her. Oh my god, if you can get your hands on this figure, I highly recommend doing so. She's perfect. This is the Chio figure. Even more so almost than the bunny figure. And I love the bunny figure, but like, this is to me her in her best glory, and I love her so much. Oh my god. It's perfect. I cannot praise her enough. Please pick her up. Please pick her up if you can. She's gorgeous. Her ears, everything about her. Everything. All right. And lastly, we do have, of course, the bunny of the month. We have, is it Ryoko? I'm definitely butchering that, but I have not watched Kill la Kill yet, so please forgive me. But this figure is beautiful. It is probably Fring's like one of their best re-releases that they could have done. And it just proves that they can really re-release them with tights. So I do not know why they don't do this more often, even if again it's just a suit color change. Personally, I think this is a better suit than even like her original one. I think all the red details are just perfect because of the red streak in her hair. Like, I feel like then everything stands out. She is gorgeous. and her face is perfect. Mine came beautiful. The base is interesting. I will say it's kind of an ugly little glitter translucent, but like, we don't buy framed bunnies for the bases, we all know that. But she's so cute. Like, I mean, this really is the best pose for her. I'm so glad I got a chance to pick her up and not have to pay her aftermarket. And personally, I prefer the suit anyways over the original one that they had. It kind of has like a yellowish gold kind of tint throughout it too. Like if it hits the light in just the right like way, I think it's fantastic. I mean, come on, like everything about her is beautiful. Oh my god, I think her face is just amazing. Like, they nailed her face. My only problem, and this is just a quality control thing, when I had to put her ears in, like, it had like extra paint like balled up inside, so her ears aren't like staying like amazing. Like, they're okay and like they're not gonna fall out, but like this one's kind of really loose because of that. I peeled the paint out but I feel like that's just my the quality control issues that I have. I feel this red just really suits her, and again, the gorgeous kind of sheen to the suit with like the yellow details, perfect. So but she is one that I would highly recommend picking up if you are interested in her at all. I think she's gorgeous. She is definitely one of their better bunny figures, so I mean, that's why her aftermarket skyrocketed. She is gorgeous. I love it in this red suit. Just too good, just too good. Okay, and lastly, I do have a figure that I'm not going to be showing on here. It is a Patreon exclusive one. I can't even really give a sneak peek of her because this is a figure that is permanently kind of, her top is down in a sense, and I just kind of want to talk about her in case anybody would want to go check out that video. I think she's going to be my Patreon figure of the month, and it is Susky, the bunny version. Obviously a binding bunny, and she is a 1/4 scale, and she is made by Rita. I just also want to kind of touch base on that because I'm not gonna lie, I was a hater. I was not a big fan of Rita's work before, really didn't like the art style, kind of thought the portions were weird, but then I saw some of the other figures and I fell in love. Like some of the other characters, because I think I was mainly only ever seeing one of the characters, like the purple haired one, and I wasn't like completely in love with it, but then I saw the other ones and I fell in love with the bunny figures and everything. So now I'm a fan. You know what, I may be a hater at times, but when I'm wrong, I'm not afraid to admit that I'm wrong. And my opinion has changed. I think that's the beauty of like figure collecting. Your opinions can always change on them. And now I'm a huge fan of their work. So very happy to start my collection of their bunnies. I'm hoping to pick up the whole line. She's gorgeous. I really wish I could show you guys some of her on here, but like it's not gonna work. So if you're interested, obviously I'll post a picture on the screen so you kind of know what she looks like to an extent. But if you want to see me unbox her and do a review, that will be on my Patreon. But alright guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this. I feel like I was like kind of like scatterbrained throughout this because it's kind of been a while since I filmed any content besides like Figure Fridays. So I feel like I was struggling to form some thoughts. But I hope you enjoyed the video anyways. Let me know in the comments down below what figures you picked up this month. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.